Our work leading up to the demo for E3 is going really well. I feel like we're in a really good place. We don't have to kill ourselves to get there, but we do have to work efficiently. And we're really excited to see what people will think about it.
It's a bit of a validation, going to E3. It's people recognize what it is. I think that we probably won't interface with as many players as we did at PAX, but it's going to be great showing it to other game devs and more journalists.
We've been having playtests every month, and we get really great feedback from that. Not necessarily from what the playtesters say exactly, but from watching what they do and what's confusing them and what they think when we miscommunicate certain things. We definitely are always left with a giant list of things that we want to change or improve.
Sometimes you've worked on this particular feature for a long time, let's say, the Spellblade Slash, a simple normal attack, but we put in so much effort to get that to work. But once it works, people just won't say anything because it works. It's satisfying. That's what we're trying to achieve.
It's really fun. It's really interesting every week, every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks to see how the game progresses and how slowly it's becoming more and more like a real game, like a complete product.
One big addition that we're bringing to E3 is the skill upgrade trees for each class. The upgrades really change the way the classes feel. The Spellblade, for instance, one of his special skills is the Shockwave, which knocks the enemies outwards. But with the Vacuum Blade upgrade, it draws them inwards and stuns them, which allows you to play a more tanky style. For the Ritualist, we have an upgrade that turns your normal bullets into penetrating shots, which allows you to kite the enemies together, line them up, giving her essentially an AoE attack.
I'm excited about the new class changes. I think the improvements we've made over the last few weeks since the last playtest have been really, really good, and I can't wait to see what people think of it. I think the hardest thing right now for me as the game designer is figuring out how much information to give people. My background is in level design, so I kind of know how to direct players from a visual standpoint, but that's not the same thing as directing them emotionally, as almost like actors. Like, what am I supposed to be feeling right now? What am I supposed to be doing right now in this world? And I think that's a lot harder, actually.
There are definitely some stuff that I'm eager to, work on more. Hopefully we'll have the time to, near the end of the project, have the time to really just polish everything.
Overall, things are going super smoothly. Everything's on target. I'm really excited to get the new classes in there and to see how the whole combat system comes together.
So after E3, I think we're going to be working on more content. So there's going to be a lot of portraits left to do, a lot of pixel art, a lot of more bosses, right? More environments, and that's interesting. I'm interested in the world building of the new environments we're going to have. The Silk Hood, the Reef Walkers, the Celestines, the River People, and what their architecture is going to look like. Doing their portraits, I'm going to learn more about these people as we go, and that's fun because it's unknown yet.
If you haven't signed up for it yet, we send a monthly newsletter, so definitely give us your email if you're interested in hearing more about the development updates. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, or even just say hi. We're always interested in talking with fans and talking more about the development process, and we'd love to get to know you. So have a good summer.